Welcome to Main Character Manifesto. I truly appreciate you showing up every week and listening. I appreciate every single one of you, the like, comment, subscribe, that share, and all of you who come up to me and tell me how much you enjoy the podcast and how you really needed to hear a certain episode. It truly means the world to me. So thank you so much. And today's episode is a little interesting. I have been juggling with all of the things that have been coming my way. And I was really down on myself about not getting the podcast out for a few weeks. I think it was almost a month that I didn't record the podcast. And I just really don't want to get back into skipping weeks and letting my busy schedule get in the way of recording a podcast. And I said, listen, it does not matter if you can't do a video podcast, at least get an audio podcast out. And that's exactly what we're doing. And I am currently sitting in my room, but I am getting ready, doing my makeup. I have some really exciting stuff going on. I always say that, but if I'm not excited about my life, who's going to be excited about my life, right? It's like if I keep saying nothing's happening, my life is so boring, nothing is working. Listen, I have been through those times. I have absolutely been through the times where nothing is working. The last couple of years have been so intense because I have been pushing myself to the limit. I mean, when I say that I have been expanding, listen, I have been expanding to the max where I feel like there's a level of crashing out every single time that it feels like it's too much, but then you go back and you take a moment and you're like, okay, that wasn't so bad. I can keep going. I can keep going. And that's just, who I am and who I want to be. I want to keep expanding and pushing myself. I want to keep seeing ooh, that would be really cool to do. I want to do that. I don't know how many of you guys know about quantum leaps and the quantum field, and I feel like I should definitely talk about that a little bit more in the future. I'm going to look for a book that I can recommend. I've read so many books that talk about this, and I've done so much learning and investigating on my own. So I just understand basically what the quantum leap is. Basically, you have all of these different versions of you, right? So there's your current version of you, and then there's other versions of you. And some of those versions of you are the versions that you imagine. So when you imagine you getting that promotion and working that job that you really want, or you living in a different city, or you doing, a certain project or traveling to a place that you really want to go to, that version of you is already doing it. That's why you're having those visions and that yearning of wanting to do it, because in another quantum field, some version of you is already doing it. And you know how people, I don't know if you guys follow Doechii. She is a rapper. I love her music. I feel like I should do a video on her story. A lot of people have done videos on her story because she's literally one of the hottest rappers right now. She is incredibly talented. A ton of her music is everywhere. She's just very, very famous, and I think she's she's won Grammys. I mean, she's incredible. Oh, she writes all her own music. She's really incredible. So the reason I'm bringing her up is because she posted a video one day, years ago. I forget how many years ago. Maybe it was around COVID. And she posted a video of her saying, I just got fired from my job. I literally have nothing. I'm just gonna go for I think she said it, she was like going all in on her music career because she literally had nothing to lose. She had lost everything. She had lost her job. She had nothing to her name. So she was like literally at the bottom, rock bottom. And she was like, you know what? I have nothing else to lose. So if I have nothing else to lose, why don't I just try my hardest to get what I truly want? Because I can't lose anything else. I don't have anything, right? So it's like, wouldn't that be amazing if we all just think, hey, I literally have nothing to lose because what I want, I don't have yet anyways. So if I try and I fail, I didn't have it anyways. And what usually stops us from moving forward is our fear of other people and what they think of us, which is crazy. Like, isn't it crazy that you're not doing something just because you're worried about what other people are going to say? Like, it's just crazy. And if you look up Doechii now, she's literally like killing it. She is doing so amazing. I'm pretty positive she's won at least one Grammy. I mean, she's amazing. And it just made me think of today and like where I'm at in life. I have been manifesting and working on myself and working on my businesses so hard. Right now, I'm working on an interior design project, which I love. I love these clients because we just work so well together. It's such a great project. Like, if all clients were like this, it's a commercial project, it's a grocery store. The name is Cielo Supermarket. I designed their first grocery store in Antioch, California. I am designing the second one, and it is going to be in Pittsburgh, California. And then they just signed a lease for another one. I don't know if I'm allowed to say where the third one's going to be. But I'm blessed. Like, I'm so blessed to have these opportunities. And I am so busy also. I'm still working at the salon 2 days a week. And I'm also doing my coaching, helping women really step into their own and get clarity and find purpose in their life and connect that. I've helped women start a business, just kind of getting clarity on what are the steps they should be taking. So I have a lot going on, as well as content creation, which is like intense because learning how to market your business, learning the language to speak to your clients, to the ideal client. My goal is to build a community. I want to have community where women feel like I am a good resource and I can help them, even if they're just listening to my podcast and looking at my content. And then pretty soon, when I'm going to be doing more YouTube videos that have tutorial formats. So I want to create a lot of resources that will be helpful for women. I mean, really, they're helpful for anybody that listens to my content. But I'm like, I am so lucky and grateful to have this life. But if I would have worried, and one of the reasons I launched my business, my coaching business, in October of 2020. That's when I graduated from my coaching certification program and I launched my business. And I was literally terrified. I remember being on coaching calls with my coach at the time and saying, I am just so terrified of posting on social media. I'm embarrassed. Like, I was just like terrified that people that I knew were going to see what I was doing. And it's like, isn't that the point? That you want people to see what you're doing and that you want people to hear your voice and that you want people to hear your message. I knew that I was called from like a higher self to do this. It was so hard though, because I had to get past my own fears and my own limiting beliefs of who I was. And I was so worried of like what other people would think of me that it was holding me back. And the one thing that I want you to take away from today is that you only have one life. Like, you literally only have one life. We only have a limited amount of summers left in our lives. Like, okay, I am 43. If I don't know if I like how long I'm gonna live, but like let's say that I live to 80, like I have less than 40 summers left to live my life, to actually choose my life, to decide that I am the architect of the life that I want to live. Now, I know that I want to live it with purpose. I know that I want to give back. I know that I want to be there for my friends and my family, and that I want to help people that I don't know yet. I know that it just makes me so happy when I post something on Instagram or I post something on social media or YouTube, and then strangers will be like, oh my God, I really needed to hear this message. Like, it's so nice. And I don't know if it's like a selfish thing where like that's where I get my energy. But listen, if that's the type of like selfish energy that everybody did where they were feeling good from helping others, can you imagine how beautiful the world would be if we were all just helping each other, giving each other like good feedback and giving each other free resources and just motivating each other to be better people? That's amazing. That's the type of life that I want to live. And that is the type of people I want to be around. Those are the people that I look up to. Those are the people that I follow on social media because I want positive things. My sisters always talk about how I don't like to listen to scary or sad things. Like, if I can't help them in the moment, don't tell me, because it just like it affects me so much. It's kind of like watching the news. They say that you really shouldn't watch the news because it lowers your vibration. And I kind of have a hard time thinking about this because it's like I do want to know and understand what's going on in the world, but a lot of these news are so crazy and drastic, and I don't know. It's just like, can we just talk about what's going on good in the world instead of what everything that's going on bad? I don't know. I don't know. I don't have the answer, but I know that I don't like to listen to the news and lower my energy. That's just me. But yeah, I think about today, and today I'm literally doing my makeup, getting ready to go on a job that I was hired. It's not a job. It's a project that I was hired to be a part of, and I can't really talk about what it is or who it's for, but I'm hired today for my social media skills. I'm hired today because I have been a social media manager for a festival. I have done a lot of content, and I have been recognized by the people that hired me because they've worked with me on multiple projects and they see how I show up. They see that I post consistently. They see that I'm a business person. They see how I've shown up in the festivals and how I am a professional. And the funny thing is that that version of me in 2024 that was completely terrified to post on social media would be so proud that we got hired to do this project and we're getting paid thousands of dollars. Okay. It's under $5,000. But listen, it's literally like 4 days and it's me going to use my skills that I learned on my own by being consistent and being cringy and showing up every day. Like, I felt like, oh my God, I'm not going to have time. I'm going to be so busy. I'm not going to have time to record the podcast. And I said, yes, you do. You are going to get ready because I have to leave pretty soon to go to a private airport for their arrival. And that's all I can say. But it's like, how amazing is it that, like, not only do I get to be a part of documenting something pretty cool, but like I didn't even know that people valued the work that I was doing and that they understood what, I don't know. I just felt like because everybody around me didn't understand what I was doing, I felt like I was doing something wrong. Like multiple times I've had friends or like even family members be like, tell me to like, oh, go apply for this job, go do this, go do that. And I'm like, no, like I don't want to go get a desk job. That's not what I'm trying to do. Like I feel like they thought because I don't know. I honestly feel like when people see you doing something different and it's not the conventional thing, they get scared for you because they love you, but it's not for them to understand. Not everybody is going to understand your journey. Not everybody is going to understand your vision and the intuition that you're getting, the downloads that you're getting from your inner self, from your intuition. Like that is the divine, that is God, that is the universe, whoever you believe in. We have a guiding map inside of us, and those images that you get when you see something happening, that is what you need to follow. You don't need to follow what other people are telling you to do if it feels like it's wrong in your gut, okay? So, for today's episode, I want you to take away and think like, what am I missing out on by not doing the things that I want to do? Like you're literally letting time go by and you're not letting the real version of you come out and you're not living your most authentic life. So I'm encouraging you to move past the fear, listen to yourself, and just go for it because look at me. I mean, I didn't know that my podcast was going to do well and be like top 25% of video on Spotify. Like, I still have a long way to go, and I have so many exciting things and projects that I have planned for this year. But also, if I wouldn't have started, if I was like so cringed out about like not knowing everything and worried about like, oh my God, everybody else is so much further than me. I'm so different. I'm not married. I don't have kids. I don't have that typical life like everybody else that I know. If I would have stuck with that and I would have like rushed to find somebody just to mold my life into to look like somebody else's life, then like I wouldn't be living all of these things that are meant for me. I wake up to like new opportunities every day. And I know that right now is the moment that I have been manifesting. And it just makes me so excited and so happy. And it feels like, yes, I knew it. Like the way that I've been getting targeted by Instagram because they are, I don't know if it's my algorithm. I don't know, but I keep getting like Virgo. I'm a Virgo. I'm a Virgo Cancer. So I'm a very Virgo. And I keep getting targeted for these readings on Instagram. And I don't know, girl, but like seriously, they're so spot on. I feel like I should play one of them, but like it's literally saying like you are um like before I had this job offer or this project offer, it literally just I got hired on yesterday. Like they told me about it the day before and then yesterday was confirmed and then I start today and it's for like the next 4 days. So I had earlier this week, I stumbled upon that video, a couple of videos that said, you're gonna have like a breakthrough, you're gonna have your everything you've been like manifesting is gonna like come into place. And like it's gonna be something about like money coming in unexpectedly and then something about a new type of career or a new job or a new job opportunity that's going to happen. And literally all of that is happening. And then another one popped on my feed yesterday and it said something about like, you're going to move. You're going to move you're going to move and it's going to happen fast and it's going to be a new opportunity. So just stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And you know what? That is going to be my motto. Like, I really need to, and like, full disclosure, I have been totally off my schedule. I keep saying that we're going to get back on it, and I haven't gotten back on it. I don't know what it is this year. Maybe because I have so much going on. My mind is tired. So I need to get back on my meditating. I need to get back on my journaling. I need to get back waking up early because that's just like, I work so much better when I wake up early, but that means I have to go to sleep early. So we're going to be intentional, okay? Me and you, we're going to do it together. We're going to be intentional. We're going to go to sleep early. We're going to journal. We're going to pray. We're going to meditate because that's the key. Oh my God. I've been listening to what is it? Ask and it shall be given to you. Wait, hold on. Let me look it up. It is like, I am all about the Esther Hicks and Abraham Hicks audiobooks. They are amazing. Okay. It is called Ask and It Is Given, The Law of Attraction, and it is by Esther and Jerry Hicks, and the teachings are by Abraham. So I'm not even going to go into that because this is like a deep conversation about them because they're amazing. And maybe next week's episode, I'll go deep into the law of attraction and Abraham and Esther Hicks and Jerry Hicks. So anyways, because we got to wrap it up. I got to hurry up. I still have to send a few design folders or a few design things for my project because I am going to be kind of out of office for the next couple of days. And I'm so happy we recorded the podcast together. Thank you for being with me. I will give you guys an update next week. Hopefully, I can tell you guys more about what I'm doing today. If not, let me just tell you, it's like very exciting. Like, woof. But yeah, I think it's kind of VIP and I can't talk about it too much, but just know your girl manifested this without even knowing. Okay, so I'm going to need you to take some notes and think about what intuition pull have you not been listening to? Because believe me, there's always a download and you are ignoring it. So you need to start connecting to your inner self, your inner voice, and start listening to those downloads, okay? And I will see you next time. If you like this episode and you think a friend would like it, please send it to them and like, share, subscribe, post it to your social media, tag me, message me, DM me. I am on Instagram, Cecilia_Navarro. And I will see you next time. And thank you so much for being here. I love you. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.